welcome to a brand spanking new week on Loose Women. Now, no doubt, our friends across the channel will be celebrating in style as today is Bastille Day, a national holiday held on July 14th every year in France to commemorate the French Revolution back in 1789. So without further fanfare, voici vos belles filles aujourd'hui.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yes, I'm practicing. First up, with her pouting lips and heaving bosom, she makes the perfect sexy French maid. Ooh la la, it's Lynda Bellingham. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Doesn't seem to matter what language she asks it in. The answer's always non for Carol McGiffin. Monet, Renoir, Gauguin, I'm not sure even they could turn this one into an oil painting. It's Coleen Nolan. I hate things. Adding a little je ne sais quoi today, it's me, Madame Brambles. Coming up, as it's National Nude Day today, asking how happy are you to bear all, and are you always obsessing about the way that you look? And dropping in to give us the lowdown on the hottest festival ticket in town, that's Dave Berry and the most colourful couple to walk the corridors of Westminster, now taking Edinburgh by storm. It's Neil and Christine Hamilton. Oh, but so much bigger than that. The big news is she's back. McGiffin.
Oh, I'm back. Oh dear, oh dear.
You're supposed to feel rested.
I know, I do. I feel very rested, but I feel at the same time quite shocking because I've just been having too much fun for 3 whole weeks.
Have you?
Yeah, and also when you
need a holiday to get over it.
I haven't been here for 3 weeks, and I'm all nervous about doing the show.
Are you? Have you forgotten?
Yeah, look, I can't. Look.
Oh,
No, that's
not nerves.
That's the non-alcoholic shade. Hey!
So quickly give us what was the itinerary again?
Right, OK. Well, I went... It was this time last year. I went on my friend's honeymoon. They got not married.
That's fairly unusual. That's fairly unusual.
Yes. Well, I wasn't the only one. There were 12 of us.
OK.
They got married, not married, but, you know, civil partnerships. So we all went on honeymoon together, and it was their year anniversary and Stephen's birthday. So we went back. But this time it was just us 3. There we are. Look, there's Simon, Stephen, and there's me. Oh, drinking beer. Oh, what a surprise.
So it was just you and the happy couple?
Yeah.
You're such a gooseberry, McGiffin.
She doesn't care.
I know. In fact, Stephen kept saying to me, he said, there's 3 in this relationship. There's still 3 in this relationship. When are you going to go? Anyway, no, they left in the end, and I went off. They did. And I went off to some other places. I did. Do you want to know what I did?
Yeah, go on, give us
Right,
the checklist.
I did. First of all, I'll tell you, 24 nights, 4 countries, 7 destinations, 10 flights, 1 train, 8 hotels, 37,247 beers, no sleep, and 1 major opportunity.
No!
Yeah.
Meaning what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Shall I tell you what happened?
Go on.
Well, because I was with my friends, and obviously they're gay, we went to, like, a gay lap dancing bar. Well, you know, just full of boys dancing like they do in...
And boys watching.
And boys watching, yes, exactly.
And you.
And me, right. But there was one guy in there, a very good-looking boy, actually, you know, beautiful, just body-wise, and, you know... And, the only person that was getting any attention in that whole bar was me. And my friends are sitting there going, what about us? What about us? And I sat there, and this bloke, and I won't tell you what he did because it was a little bit rude.
Right.
But anyway, so my friends are, like, getting all jealous, and I said, what are you going to do about it? I said, well, nothing. So do you know what I did?
What?
I put 1,000 baht in his pants and ran away. I did, but that was it. In fact, no, there's another, not an opportunity, but do you remember I told you about last time I went to Bangkok Boy?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
the young man.
The missing boxer shorts.
Yeah.
Email from Mr. Missing Boxer Shorts.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
And?
Well, I've replied to him, and he hasn't replied again, so I don't know. But anyway, that was quite nice.
Saga.
Well, hopefully,
Weren't you on a very posh train?
I was on a very posh train. I was looking for a train. I wanted to get on a train because I kept getting told off because I was taking so many flights and, you know, my carbon footprint is out of control. So I was looking for a train and I thought, well, it just goes from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur. It's not that far. I thought, I'll do that. And I was stumbling on the internet. I stumbled across the Eastern and Orient Express. And I thought, oh, should I treat myself? Credit crunch. Yeah, go on. So I did. And I forced my brother to come with me. And look, there's me. Oh, look, drinking champagne. Hanging out on the observation car. And that's our...
that looks lovely.
Yeah, that's our little cabin. See, the cabin is really, really
You look
tiny.
very classy and
She
sort of
looks
dressed up. Does
elegant,
everybody dress up on
yeah,
the train?
they do, yeah.
They do.
It's a tradition.
I bet it didn't last, though, did it, for you?
No, it didn't. I kind of got out of control. We did.
Yeah, come on. Anyway, get to the best bit.
It wasn't quite as expensive as everyone imagines, but what was funny was that when we when we checked out, because all your food is included and it's so glamorous, it's so fantastic. I met some fantastic people on there as well. But when we checked out, the bar bill was nearly as much as the fare. Me and my brother, yeah.
And obviously you stopped on the way through all these travels and bought us presents.
Yeah.
Of course I did. Oh, God, yeah, I forgot. Oh,
Did you really?
Of course,
Come on, then.
yes, right, OK.
I'm winding you up.
They're not very
Okay.
big, are
Look,
they?
they're vouchers for the Orient Express.
Yeah, right. That's for Lynda.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
What is it?
Help mine
This
in a
is
big
for-
box under the desk.
This is for...
Oh,
I'm afraid this is a little bit old, but...
It's a notepad.
Yes, that's for Tabsy, and this one's for Jackie.
Oh, it's
this one's for
lovely,
Jackie.
Carol.
There you go. See?
Mine
You stole
says...
this from a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is from a hotel as well, I think. It is better to have slept and snored than not to have slept at all.
That was quite nice for you.
That is quite nice
Yeah.
for me, thank you.
And I've got a notepad from the telephone table of a hotel that we'll keep quiet about.
How lovely.
Very nice,
I'm trying to
darling, yes.
curb my
Yes,
consumerism.
quite right.
Yeah.
So I just thought, oh, I know.
You'll
Yes.
start with them.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Usual
much. Now,
consumer.
did you pile on any extra pounds when you were on
I
holiday?
did. I put on about £7, £6 or £7.
All beer.
Probably, yes. But actually, no, I was all right until I got on the train. And, you know, it's just one of those things. The food is so good, you just have to eat everything in sight.
No,
so,
you don't
yeah.
have to, but...
Well,
I
now,
need to
are
get
you
on a
willing to
diet.
admit it, or are you in denial whenever you gain weight? If so, you wouldn't be alone, because apparently 1 in 4 overweight Brits refuse to acknowledge their bulging waistlines. Have you ever been in denial about how you're looking, or have you ever told someone that they weren't looking quite as good as they thought that they were?
Oh, that's just cruel. No,
Did you
I
know
didn't-
that you were as
when I
large
was
as you were at your largest?
Yes, all right, Jackie. Yes, when I was very, very huge, I suppose I was in denial because I just didn't look in a mirror, you know, lower
Sort of
than
below-
that. There was
right.
no mirrors in my house other than that. And once you've got your makeup on in your hair, you think, oh, I look all right, and you just ignore the rest of it. So I never had mirrors, and I was one of them that I was never in the photo. I'd always take the photo. When there'd be a photo, I'd go, oh, I'll take it, because I didn't want to be in it, because I hated looking
You
at
ever weigh
photos.
yourself?
No, God forbid.
Ever?
No, you just guessed at your weight. Yeah. Oh, I'm at... Do you know, I think I've gone up to 9 stone. Just leave the 1 off the front of it, you know. So yes, I was, but I think when I lost weight, it made me realise how much in denial I was at the time. And also, you do that confidence thing of, well, I'm happy in my size. You know, I'm happy being big, and I was always on here cracking the jokes about being big, but actually, it is a bit of a defence mechanism, because
It definitely is. And when you do look back at sort of photos, you think, oh, God, I was really quite a big girl
You
then.
were a real porker, weren't you, at one stage?
Thank you, Carol. Yes, I was. Although at the time I didn't think
said
so.
it herself.
I didn't think so at the time. In fact, my friend Michael, when I lived in the States, and it's, you know, he's sort of like a body fascist. So you put on half a pound and he's calling the food police. But he used to say to me, "You have a disease," and I was, what? And he's, "You have an eating disorder called faborexia. You think you look far better than you actually do."
Oh,
Yes,
that's a good term, isn't it?
Faborexia.
Faborexia.
So
You're just
it's
in
only when you
denial.
look back and you know that you realise that you
was right.
quite portly.
But I always hope that I'd got that. You know, when people say they look in the mirror and they have a bad self-image and they're perfectly normal, they see themselves very thin, sort of. Well, I always look in the mirror and think, no, it's all right. No, I'm sure it's all right. I'm sure it's fabulous. Now, I'm growing by the minute. And then I go and put on a pair of very baggy trousers with an elastic waist and go, look at that, look. Isn't that marvellous? And then, especially on a holiday, when you come back and you're going to put on your jeans and you cannot get them further than the top of your knees. And the trouble is, I'm so hot and I've got suntan lotion on. It's all sticking to my trousers.
So you put your baggy ones back
Carol,
on.
do you ever tell... I'm sure you've never had a weight issue, really. Would you ever tell people?
I did used to be quite big, much bigger, about 2 stone heavier, but I knew that because I weighed myself. I was never in denial. And I did used to spend hours, well, I still do, looking at myself in the mirror with no clothes on. And I used to look at myself and think, that's revolting, you know, do something about it. And so I did. But